Of course their standing would afford this, but then Wallace's love for women drove him to make not very wise choices. His money ran down the drain as fast as it got in his lands. You see, Nairobi is a high city, and with the growing economy in Kenya, life runs fast. Young women in search of soft high-end life is always on the lookout for successful men. Wallace fell prey to these gimmicks. With High Partner doing well, and David fearing that Wallace's lifestyle may cost their business, he requested to part ways with Wall and both would have their own individual companies. At first Wallace did not have a problem with this arrangement and seemed to agree with David. However, later greed would get the better part of him and wished to have everything to himself. For this to work, David had to be out of the picture, in fact the whole family, so that nobody will have a claim of this wealth even in future. This particular fateful evening, David is with the family, enjoying quality time. Mila, "Daddy, I love you so much. Will you always be with us?" David smiling, "Always, my little warrior." But in the shadows, envy grew. A jealous business partner, fueled by greed, had already written their fate. The envious business partner, Mr. Wallace, in a dimly lit office, is speaking on the phone. Mr. Wallace coldly, "It happens tonight. No mistakes. Leave no witnesses." He gave the orders without flinching. This was the night where everything will have to change, or so he thought. The house is silent. Inside, Sarah tucks Mila into bed. The baby sleeps peacefully in a crib. Liam clutches his teddy bear. Outside the house, a van pulls up. 3 masked men step out, armed. Some betrayals happen in broad daylight. Others are carried out under the cover of darkness. In David and Sarah's bedroom, a soft noise wakes David. He sits up, too late. A masked man lunges at him. He tries to struggle. A gunshot is heard. Blood splatters. Sarah screams, "No." Another gunshot. Silence. Mila, eyes wide open under the covers, trembling in fear. She sees everything. The intruders glance toward the children's room but, for reasons unknown, walk away. The door creaks shut. An engulfing silence. During the morning after, the house is eerily quiet. Mila sits in the corner, staring blankly. Liam shakes her. "Liam, Mila, wake up mommy and daddy." Police sirens could be heard in the distance. That night, 3 children lost everything. But for one of them, the pain would never fade, and years later, that pain would turn into something else. A dangerous rage that blood cannot quell. And one day, just one day, she will revenge.